Hi, good boy. Jill here from Fox's Run Garden, and I'm here to inspire you with gardening tips. In the video today, we're going to look at the benefits of mulch in your garden, what kind of wood mulch is the best, and is dyed mulch safe for your family, for pets, and for your garden. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and click on any links in the description to follow my garden journey. There are many important reasons you should be using mulch in your garden. I will show you the dyed brown and dyed black mulch I used in my garden for both style and function. Be sure you stick around till the end of the video to see the space I created from my cute little bistro table and chairs. So mulch is any material that covers the soil. It could be leaves, it could be grass clippings, it could be hay, it could be bark mulch, it could be wood mulch, it can even be pine needles. That's a really trendy mulch right now. Many professional gardens use landscape fabric as their mulch. Let's go down to the garden. Watch your step for snakes and little toads and any other creature. Even though I'm watering, the ground gets very dry and parched in this hot summer sun. So it's time to add a bit of mulch, and that will help keep the ground a little more moist. And you know what? It's going to look really good too. Mulch also helps control the temperature of your soil. It helps it not get too hot in the summer, and it keeps it a little warmer in the winter. Mulch also helps keep down the weeds. It can also add micronutrients to your soil. Mulch can prevent soil erosion and helps prevent the compaction of your soil. The mulch I get from my landscaping supply house is made of natural wood, and then they process it and dye it. They don't use wood pallets or construction waste wood because there can be chemicals in the wood that are bad for your garden, and also it doesn't break down as well as natural wood would break down. If you are buying bagged mulch from your local home supply store, look on the bag for a label from the Mulch and Soil Council. This will be a certified product and will ensure that there are no chemically treated woods in that mulch. I'll put a link to the Mulch and Soil Council website in the description if you want to get more information on that. These are my little wildflowers coming in. I'm just going to give them a light sprinkling. I don't want to cover them all up. Just look at that rock. So wildflowers are really clumped together. I think I'm going to move them apart when they get a little bigger. Make sure your mulch layer is 3 inches or less. A thick layer of mulch will prevent air and water from reaching the soil and water from reaching the plant roots. That poor little baby, I think it's looking for its mom. I heard that sound, I thought it was a goose. It's not, it's that cute little deer. Aww. And speaking of deer, I see deer tracks through the garden. They're not eating these plants because they're not supposed to be plants they like, but I do see hoof prints through the garden. Well, the little deer stopped crying, so hopefully it found its mom. Dyed mulch comes in a variety of colors. Typically you see the dyed brown, the dyed black, and the dyed red. Now the question is that dye safe? I had to check this out myself because I wasn't sure about putting dyed mulch down. You can get organic mulch with no dye, so that is available. But as for the safety of the colored mulches, if you're buying from a reputable supplier who's careful about what they sell, your dyes are guaranteed to be safe. So typically the red mulch is dyed with iron oxides. Black and brown mulches can be dyed with a carbon-based dye. This is looking amazing. It's really defining the shapes in the garden. I love it. I'm more than halfway finished and it's looking great, and looks like I'm gonna have enough mulch to get the whole thing done, but I'm gonna have to stop soon to go to work. So I don't know if I can get this all done before work. If I don't, I'll be right back after work. Another square done. One more to go. All right, one more triangle, but I gotta go to work. So I gotta take a break, go to work, and finish it when I get back. Back. Time to finish the job. Now these guys are delicate. I'm gonna have to be very careful with them. Maybe they'll be happier with a little mulch. Now I do want to put metal edging all around the edges of the beds, but you know, you do what you can do first. I think maybe the edging should have been first, but it'll work out. I'm getting a little creative with some black mulch. I'm putting it in the dividing line in the square that makes the triangles. I think it's going to be a nice contrast between the brown mulch and the black mulch to really define the line. Here is my little mulch path that leads to my cute little bistro table and chairs. There's a layer of landscaping fabric under my path. I pulled out a lot of the weeds, but some of them are left. They'll just get smothered under there. It's the perfect place for a little cocktail in the garden. Thanks for watching, and thank you for subscribing, and thank you for leaving me any comments that you might have. Next up is putting the stones in my paths. So I'll see you next time.